Cricket news, it's still cricketing.
And it's still blowing outside, blowy. And coffee time! Woohoo! Cheers! Hello, Coda. Hello, Buffy. And hello, electrical. Okay, we haven't updated the kitchen in a while. Or given you guys updates. Because we had to wait for a little while. We had to get a permit. Yes, you have to get a permit to perform your own electrical repairs. And if you rent, you can't do it. You have to hire an electrician. But everything I've been researching too, so some of this has been researching. Everything is up to code. Everything is going smoothly. It's awesome. But today we have to concentrate on lighting and running some extra circuits. We are running branch circuits today. Are you ready?
I can't wait to run branch circuits.
Sarcastic much?
No.
So we have to go from the panel. We have to rip more drywall off the wall. And yeah, we have to totally like, wow, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
I feel like Darth Vader. Listen to it. I am your father. He never actually says that though, does he?
Luke, I am your father.
Oh, okay. So anyway, oh god, I'm about ready to drill my first hole, and there's a lot of condensation inside the mask, so in case you get thirsty, and just take it off and...
Ew!
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 Gross. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is installing, I feel like I'm doing a home improvement thing right now.
I'm doing a terrible job of, I'm like...
Okay, back up a little bit. Okay, stop.
Here, hold on. I'm stepping on shit.
Oh yeah, don't step on that. That's bad. So we're going to be installing electrical outlets for the counter, and these are going to go all the way around the perimeter of the room. We're using a GFCI here, and this GFCI here is the line side. The load is all of the others, because all the others need to be protected under GFCI. And then we're also doing the pain in the butt thing of using tamper-resistant plugs, which sucks, because if you guys have ever tried to put something into a tamper-resistant plug, it's next to impossible. But it's code, and we have to do it. We have to do everything at code, everything by code, including putting in arc fault GFCI apparatus breakers at the box for every circuit that we are adding or altering. So that's fun. And they're expensive too. Like a normal breaker's like, what, 15 bucks? But arc fault, I don't know, there's a special term for it, but it's arc fault and ground fault interruption breaker. That's like $45 each. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. Okay. So anyway, for this box here and this GFCI, we're going to be drilling a hole here, and we're going to be running our first cable, our first line. Oh, so exciting!
Oh, so exciting!
Okay, so here she's gonna, you know, if things weren't interesting enough, she's gonna watch, or she's gonna film me drill. Let me do that again.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know, right? Maybe it's just entertaining now. So she's gonna watch me drill my first hole. Okay, second hole. 3/4 hole. 2 leads can go through it. I'm just gonna do one, but I don't want to breathe sawdust because I guess in the state of California, sawdust creates cancer.
But only
in
there.
California, yeah. So I guess it's okay that we won't get cancer because we're not in California.
Got thirsty. Test your mask.
You know, I think I need a smaller mask. I think that's the problem with mine.
Oh, because it doesn't fit,
It doesn't
right?
fit my face.
You have a small face. Okay, here we go. Ready? That is a deep hole. It's snowing!
Hi, Buffy. Before anybody can say anything, I know that in order for this to be inspected, we need to take the installation and we'll bring it back up and expose the wiring again. But until then, we don't want to freeze, because freezing unlike this chicken right here that's defrosting, is bad. We had the new one ran. We've got this outlet done, that outlet done, this outlet done, including, look at that, Wi-Fi charger, not Wi-Fi charger, the charger, what is it called? USB charger? There we go. And Angie's hard at work ripping up carpet. Are you having fun? You're like Dad yesterday, like, what is that? Coffee and cake?
Coffee and cake.
Coffee and cake. So anyway, and then we're about ready to run our second line. This is one for the refrigerator. And then we have one to run for the microwave. We have one to run for the dishwasher. Those aren't going to get done tonight though. But yeah, look at this. Never seen my room like this before. Look at that. That's the attic up there. That's where the wires are. That's the new one. There's your update. It's almost dinner time. I'm excited. Potatoes! Potatoes are done. Potato! Potato. Alright, so here we are. Wow, hi. She didn't know I was filming, I don't think.
No, I did not.
So,
I was gonna drip, but I didn't have a cloth.
Angie has fixed a wonderful, magnificent dinner. 2 circuits are ran. Yay! I wanted to get more done today, but just tearing apart some of that bedroom was like, that was a task in itself. Yeah, and now we're showered. We've got all of the itchy insulation off of us and other dustuses. Nasty little dustuses. So what are we going to do? We're going to sit down and watch Parks and Rec?
Yep.
Awesome. And relax, because tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow?
Immigration lawyer.
Oh, immigration lawyer. We're going to go over last minute things and stuff like that. I'm cleaning the microwave, in case you guys, the easiest time to clean the microwave is when it's all wet with like potato or bacon juices.
Ew.
Ooh, and for dessert, we have cake from last night.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So many calories.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. Look at this salad. Yummy, yummy. Okay, guys, it is time for COC while we eat cake.
Editing?
What? Yeah, I'm done editing up until this point. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to... Look, I'm done editing up until this point. No, I don't feel so bad, right?
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna say... That was quick.
Okay, so for the vlog the day before yesterday, Mr. Brote, back in the saddle again. Oh yeah, first like too. Hi Angie, and happy birthday to Mr. France. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes for my dad. I know we'll be covering them in this DOC and tomorrow's, which we'll do after this one. Oh, Pinky the Cat, you say that you got 16,392 steps in yesterday. Excellent. Good for you. That's awesome. Lady Riv, you changed your name. I can't wait to find out why it's Angie's last visit. You are such a brat. That's what she calls me all the time, too. Nancy Dunkelberg, I'm finally back to watching one of the best vlogs on YouTube. Who's that?
It's a channel you don't know about.
Oh. Okay. Just want to wish your beautiful Angie and yourself a great weekend. Enjoy your time together. Thank you very much. Will you have Phoenix as well? Love that sweet young fella. Nope. We'll have him next weekend. I'll have him next weekend. She'll be in Canada next weekend. John911, eBay always took for shipping. No. Back in the early years, they did not. LJ Mike 1204, I missed the Pizza Hut voiceover when Troy said Taco Bell. Nicole Flynn, hi Angie, it's so good to see you and Coda. I personally think Popeye's chicken is way better than KFC. Oh, fast food seafood and fast food chicken just don't sit well with me.
I used to love fried chicken when I could eat it. It was good.
Back in the day.
But we used to bring it home and put it in the oven.
And bake the grease out of it?
Bake the grease out of it.
Nice.
We'd put it up on a raised tray and catch it with paper towel.
Did you ever used to do anything with the grease?
Throw it away.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited about the Montreal trip, and this being Angie's final visit. Oh my gosh, things are moving forward really fast now. I'm so happy for the two of you. Thank you. Finally.
Yeah. They're moving fast, but we still have... There's still a ways to go, so it's not like...
It's not going to be tomorrow. It's
not like we're going to go to the consulate and then it'll be like, guess what? It's moving day. Like, it's... we have a lot to do yet.
We have to get your place ready. We have to sell your place. You have to put in notice for your job. Yeah, we have to figure out
what I'm moving down there and how we're moving it down there. And
moving stuff.
I have some bank appointments I need to do.
Yeah. Just imagine taking your whole life, uprooting it, and moving to another country.
Some of them may have done that.
This is true. It just goes to show how much you love me. I mean, seriously. Oh, you didn't talk about your doctor's visit. She had a bunch of... We won't go into it too much, but she had a bunch of doctor's visits that you have to have before you come into America. And you've had shots, and you've had pokes and prods and x-rays.
I did find out that I wasn't immune to some vaccinations that I always thought that I had received. So that was a little scary.
Yeah. So, well, unless they mixed up your results.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm good now. I am all immune. I've been...
You're super Angie. Da, 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 da.
Had a lot of things happen in the last couple of weeks.
Bren, Troy was teasing us with that surprise. LOL, he's such a William, a.k.a. Dick. Ah, I see what you did there. It's a name. Okay. Troy's all happy for Angie to come over. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Judy Hart, happier than a clam on a mud flat. Mud flat. I almost said mud flap. Clam was on a mud flap, then that would be bad.
Oh my.
Because it would have been ran over, it would have been like, and just like oozing off the mud flap. No, okay. And you also say that your hubs has a flip phone. Wow. Aloha Laura, it's her last visit because next time she comes, she won't have to leave? Kind of something like that.
Yes, it is, but there's going to be a really long gap between this last visit and when I can come back.
Right, and I know that some people have posted in tomorrow's COC, which we haven't gotten to yet. Yes, I'm going to go up there. I can still go up there and see her, so I'm going to be going up there every other weekend for the next 3 months. Ish. Oh, that's going to be so difficult to swing. Oh my goodness. Clockworks, first of all, thank you very much again. I've seen what you've done, and I'm very happy with it. I really want to eat this cake. Oh my gosh. But you say no worries and not replying. You're a busy dude. Yeah, this weekend is like really, really busy, so I'm going to take a look at that. Oh, Monday's busy too. Hopefully Tuesday I'll get time to sit down and take a look at what you've done as far as spreadsheets and stuff, so thank you so very much for doing that. K-Bear, Fuzzy Ears, you're a tease. Hoping the interviews go good and your weather cooperates for you. Ralph and Jason, you are such a jerk. Wow, that's 2 jerks. I know this because
jerk,
I do the same thing.
Brat.
Well, I told people to fill in the blank.
Oh, okay.
But I think that I could guess this is why it'll be your last visit, and all I can say is awesome. Speechless. You said last visit. Does that mean she's going to be moving with you? Be safe. Hope all is going great for you and Angie. Thank you. So, we're going to go on to last night's comments. We are going to arrange them first and last. And this is weird. There's little icons now next to people's names to when you can see that they're publicly subscribed to you. So that's awesome. Mr. Bro, I win again. Not that it matters. Was thinking, watch Troy knock out the back window in the truck. Oh, that did occur to me when I went out to get the cables. Yeah, I was like, oh wow, I've still got 1 glass pane in the back of this truck. 2 down, 1 to go. You say, I enjoy this vlog very much. Brought a tear to my eye seeing you with your dad. My dad passed 2 years ago. 1982 was the last time that you were with your dad on his birthday. And yeah, that...
see, there's another guy who's uprooted his entire life and moved.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, that answers my question then, huh? Ray Smith, grab some poutine while you can. At least I didn't say poutine this time.
Yes.
Jesus.
You did not.
Aloha Laura, nice shot. 1 out of 3 attempts isn't bad. See what I did there? Yeah, I do. We are stoked. The ball is rolling for you guys. Happy birthday, Mr. France. Getting my dad's reaction last night. I didn't think he was going to react to that card as much as he did, and I didn't get his original reaction. Oh, it was so great. It was so great. And if you guys know anything about dementia, And when you start losing your short-term memory, if you've ever seen the movie 50 First Dates, that's kind of like what it's like, but only every minute or every 3 minutes or whatever. So he kept looking at the card, and he kept laughing like he had seen it for the first time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. John 9111, no, you can't import a car that is newer than 25 years old to America. No, you can. Angie could import her car, but because it does pass the emission standards, so it could come in. It does not pass the federal transportation safety. I should know this. Transportation Safety Committee or whatever it is. You could go out and spend money to have it programmed for TPMS, and spend money to put sensors in all the wheels, and put the sensor receivers on around all the fenders and everything.
I don't get emotionally attached to my vehicles, so it's way easier to just sell it and get another one.
Yeah, exactly.
And we didn't go to Red Lobster.
No, oh yeah, we didn't go to Red Lobster. We went to
Lobster Shop.
The Lobster Shop. Thank you. Which is
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, which is not a chain. And you made an interesting comment because she has food allergies. And you said, what about the menus last night when you go and if they have
I have to find out what's in everything so I can find out what I can eat. And if you go into a place and they say it doesn't matter, we'll make it to suit no matter what's on the menu, it's because they make it all in-house. So make it all in-house, it's usually better quality.
Right. So if they come at you with like, here's our menu of
tell us what
our
you
allergens,
like, and we'll accommodate and make it as close as we can.
Right, but that's what you were saying was a good restaurant.
Yeah.
But if they come at you with like a menu saying, here's all of our food allergies, and that usually means that they have got that food and they've just reheated it because they're a chain. So yeah. It was good. Last night was the best lobster I've had in a long time. It was so delicious.
Really good. It was well cooked. Not well done, but
cooked well.
Like your mom thought it wasn't cooked enough.
Yeah.
But I thought it was perfect.
Oh, it was perfect. Mr. Bro did a little research on TPMS, and if the law has not changed in the past 2 years, you should be able to install an aftermarket system in your car. It would be... Oh, I'm not sure if an aftermarket system would do it or not. But it would have to be... It would be smarter to do it... Whoa!
That almost landed in your cake.
That Buffy hair almost wafted into my cake. If we were to do it, then we wouldn't do it aftermarket. We would do it all original equipment. It's easier to implement it within the computer system that way. And most vehicles are manufactured with like one wiring harness. Like your make and model of car was most likely manufactured with one wiring harness with all the connections and everything that's needed for all the models of cars. That way they only have to manufacture one harness and then just hook up the necessary components or accessories if they have them or not. Does that make sense? So if you were to convert it to TPMS, it probably already has the connector there, but you still have to put all the other accessory parts onto it. Emerald Gypsy Heart, happy 77th birthday, Mr. France. Halloween Fur, that's good news about you and Angie, but also sad news that you will have to come visit each other for a while after. And, K-Bear Fuzzy Ear says there's no reason why you couldn't go to visit her in Canada. Yes. And aside from work and trying to do that, I guess there isn't any reason why I can't. And it'll help also to get her place ready and packing and stuff like that and whatever else we need to do that. Wow. LJ Mike 1204, I know I skipped one here. Well, happy single day to you singles out there. I am one for 19 years now. Oh, hi Angie. And Clockworks, wow, that's awesome that Angie will be moving forward with the whole visa stuff. Sucks she won't be able to visit, but it's a step in the right direction. Killer job, too, by the way, working with pneumatic arms and stuff. That's awesome. I'm guessing she'll need to find work here in Washington, though. Yeah. Until I hit the lottery or something like that. Then she would have to work.
I won't be able to work, though, for...
Oh, yeah, because she has to wait until...
about 3 months or so.
Yeah, I think she has to get her...
But that's okay to begin with, because there's a lot to do here.
She'll be working here. So all of you that say, how dare you have her come down here and put her to work? Well, guess what? When she moves here...
I gotta earn my keep.
I was just gonna say that. Gotta earn your keep. Nicole Flynn, that's the most perfect chocolate gift you could give a haunter on Valentine's Day. She hid it from me. She has since told me where it is.
Well,
but
you just would eat them all
Oh,
right
I
away.
would. I would.
Sweet tooth like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Like something that's hideously... Like you could just take straight sugar and just like pour it in your mouth and be all like, this isn't sweet enough.
Oh, what do you mean I could? When I used to have a paper route when I was a kid, I would come home and I would take... Sorry, Mom. I would take... This is where all the sugar went. Brown sugar or regular sugar, I would take, like... She had, like, this little,
Scoop?
Scoop, yeah. Thank you.
Spoon?
Oh my gosh, this has gone on for almost 15 minutes. Yes, scoop. I would take a scoop, and I would put sugar in my mouth, and then I'd put a little bit of water, and I'd be like... It was delicious. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, sweet tooth. Absolutely. Nicole Flynn, I have a huge favor to ask both of you. When you go to Montreal, can you please give me a postcard and send it to me? And if you do, it doesn't matter if you send it from the States.
I will
try.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll tell you. We'll just say we'll try.
Mike Davies, happy birthday. Troy, Dad, hope you had a good day. Aw. Chandra Hoard, even though Angie can't go down to visit, doesn't mean you can't come up, Troy, and maybe visit the island while you're here. But once you go to the island, you never leave.
That's what we all say. I almost moved to the island, and then I was like, oh, what are we doing? Let's get out of here. No, it's beautiful there, but I don't foresee us having time to do that over the next while. But after the dust settles, my family's all in BC, so...
We're going to visit regularly. And there's lots of hikes that we had wanted to do before we left, and we're definitely going back. And I'm glad that the red tape is starting to disappear, and look forward to more happy memories. I don't know why I did that, because I stuttered. Chris Crouchman, happy birthday, Mr. France. Jay Bernard, have a question about visa process. Are you able to visit Angie in Canada? Yes. Angie can't visit you at your house during this process. After we get the nod from the consulate, then no. Well, she can, but once she comes down here, she can't go back for 3 months.
Yeah, they're not saying, like, you cannot go to the States. It's once I cross the border, I can't come back. So I have a house and a mortgage and a job, and I can't just, like...
Can't sign the papers remotely. I mean, I guess you probably could. It'd just be so much easier if you were there in person. Takes a lot of complication out of the way. Ben Massey, does Angie work for West Coast Cylinders?
No.
My cousin is their USA South Regional Sales Manager. And happy birthday, sir. And Ace Hardy, birthday cake and balloon and those little things.
Is that a birthday cake?
Yeah,
it looks like... Oh, okay.
It looks like a what?
I thought that the first one was pizza.
Ooh. I'm hungry for pizza. Pandemic 270, so update on Mom. She's doing well. She has a little bit of pain, but for the most part, she's recovering well. Good. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. In the midst of all this, we are still taking care of my grandfather and remodeling a bathroom at my grandparents' house. Yeah, we know how that goes. Dad and I got the last piece of drywall up today, and we will work on mudding this weekend to hopefully get the new surround up this coming weekend. Excellent. And final comment of the night. Nancy Dunkelberg, can whatever part Angie's car is missing, or can you put it on her car? Does that mean that you can still go to Canada, Troy, or no? Sure hope it all goes fast for you both, and we've answered both those questions. So, thank you, everybody. Is there any... I dominated this. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get through everything. Is there anything you want to say?
No, it's okay.
Oh, God. I'm just going to sit here and eat my cake.
Cake.
Oh, I dropped cake.
Wow.
Okay. Happy hunting, guys. See you tomorrow.